Welcome, pool fans from all over the world. Another beautiful day here in Las Vegas. This is day 4 of 11 of the 2025 Predator Pro Billiards Series. 8 pro tournaments, over 200 of the best men, women, and junior players on planet Earth competing for $400,000. And all very well schooled. Shevchek, Zielinski. We have quite a few of them that come out, and 7 players that come in, and they're always in the stands supporting each other, helping each other. They hang out together. I mean, I think it was last year, they were on the 30-second second time clock, 60 seconds after the break.
I'll run the cue ball way down here. DeLuna won the Bakersfield Open last week, about 100-man, 128-man. They really are tough to beat. A lot of times you'll see like these events where there'll be a 1 pocket and maybe a 10-ball event, and the guy that wins the 1 pocket, well, now he's got a lot of momentum. He goes into the 10-ball matches with like a freer stroke out of this blue and try to bring the cue ball back down, kind of where he's standing in the forest of balls here. Yeah, that might work. He's cueing the right side of the cue ball just a little bit. And of course, that's why they miss those shots. It's a lot harder to spin them.
They play the combo?
Yeah, I believe so. The 8's in what you'd call a big ball position where it's pretty makeable.
That opens up the rest of the rack for him once
Well,
he gets on his 3-ball.
Yeah, but he's going to have to shoot a long shot on the 3 here. So this is really the key shot to the rack here. Nice of your perspective of the cue ball. Great shot. Designed these tables, and he did something I couldn't believe. He took, he overcut that 5 just a little bit. Now, yeah, these tight pockets will get you if you miss hit it for sure. So he leveling system and the carbon steel undercarriage of these tables, it's really unbelievable how they're designing them, and you might be looking at, and I think they're going to take the pool world by storm. So DeLuna has to make a nice shot here to avoid clipping the 7. What he did there is he tried to draw it with low
Just doesn't want to hit that 10-ball or even come that close to the 10.
Good shot.
Very well done.
Sniegocki with the early, I mean, he's like a 790 Fargo, so for him to miss that 5-ball could be just the early match jitter settling in.
Sniegocki is 40.
Yeah, right in there.
I like that.
I think
that
35
right
to 55 is actually your prime.
Perfect.
Everybody thinks it's 22. It's
No.
not. You're not quite as seasoned and smart. Once you reach about this age, he has the wisdom of an 80-year-old on a pool table. Just kind of went with the medium speed break there. Might make the 9 off the 10, no.
And one of the things, in fact, you mentioned that about DeLuna is
rest in peace, I believe had the biggest stroke I've ever seen in pro pool, but DeLuna is kind of carrying that mantle.
Oh, I know this shot.
He's so strong. He looked like, construction worker. He goes, I actually ran a jackhammer for 2 years. I mean, think about how hard running it, holding onto a jackhammer, right? And he goes,
and the strength comes, maybe it comes from his nickname, the Bull.
The Bull, yeah. Good shot there. Big shot. Really needs to win this game to tie the match. I mean, all the players, have pride and ego, and there's performance anxiety, and you want to play well. You want to look good on camera. They all say the backswing down and hold still.
Breathe.
Yeah, breathe. Yeah, breathing actually helps.
Sure.
Imagine that. Nice.
Now, take that extra step. Take that extra walk around the table.
Yeah.
And settle in and breathe while you're doing that.
Shot. Call him a skid.
Yeah,
Bad contact. You just never see it anymore. You can roll these balls with confidence and not get a skid. Caught it just a little heavy. Shot.
Nice handy by the corner pocket.
I've been talking to the players, George, and this new Arcadia cloth is a different weave, a different thickness, a different wool blend, or the sub rails, everything. So it's letting these players play to their max potential.
And at the same time, Q Sports International has their expo, and Mateusz Sniegocki to break in game number 3, tied at 1.
I think the coolest thing about all of it is that you can set at home and watch a high quality production.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think he'll kick fairly soft.
the softer he kicks, the
Oh,
more it
nice
opens up
shot.
the angle. That's it.
Yep, that's all you could try to brush the one up between the 2-1 just slightly. Good shot. Good shot. Well, he's a good player, but he can't win the tournament. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear him say, oh, yeah, Steve can win the whole tournament. Bill could win the whole. You know you've really made it in your sport when you're thought of as a guy that could win the tournament. With me, people will say, John's a threat to get beat up. Oh, look at this shot. Nice.
And you know that cue.
Good solid break there. Hammered him. 7-9, kind of messy. Yeah. Well, he has to shoot it through his left side of the side pocket real thick with bottom left and let it have time to catch the spin. Like that. Oh, he overdid it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now this is even worse.
Yep. It's funny how off the 7.
Oh, he's got a quarter ball to hit. Nicely
Boy,
done.
that was
And
great.
look,
He could not hope for anything better. And if DeLuna makes this combination, just have him. You have to apply a little high right spin to get position. So very missable ball here. Yeah, good shot. This is what Alex Pegulayan would look like if he went to the gym every day.
I was watching Alex practice earlier, just before this match, and I didn't recognize him at first. He was a little bit far away. But
Didn't go through the part of the pocket he anticipated. So now he's got a very missable ball, down 2-1. Huge shot here. Wow, what a great shot.
distance on the 10 ball. This is the tough one. Nice shot by DeLuna. Cue ball. See, he's headed right for the drink. No
that
speed.
That was a great out. Watch this break.
Nice angle too.
Bam. Yeah, he murdered him.
And look at this. It's 3 balls.
Yeah. Might have a
3
look
balls
at the
on
3.
the break.
I can't tell.
And
Force blocked anyway, but yeah, he blasted him. Didn't even catch it his best. He caught the top of the cue ball a little more than he wanted with some left-hand English. When he
let him come back to the table with it, he can make.
Well, the problem with doing this now, I mean, they were limited, but Sniegocki will come off the left side of the trend. Uh-oh. Did he really just cut that in? Wow. What a shot.
He didn't call it.
Oh, I didn't think so. I thought he was just trying to cut it into the... I think he overcut it.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that cut.
Now, one of the things I'll say in hindsight that we get to see, the fact is, why wouldn't you call it? It doesn't hurt you to call the shot.
Yeah, I mean...
Even if you're playing safe, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess he should have, now looking back. I think he'll play safe under the 9 here, real soft. Nothing wrong with that.
You hear the shot clock.
Oh, this might get safe. Nice shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice ball down to the back rail. This is a free shot, but I think it's a stop shot. Yeah. Oh, what a shot.
I like shooting.
To play at this level, you just have to get in that offensive mindset, and when it's working, you're gonna win. Either playing odd or short, you'll see guys miss a lot of banks, but I'm seeing a ton of banks go in. Real good on these things.
And we're going to have bank pool for you. 12 of the best players in the country and the world, actually. That'll be coming up in a couple days.
Yeah, everybody in that field is like it's like the best bank pool players in the world. It's a monster field.
Let me see if I can find that for you and let you
That
guys
is
know.
a real feather in your cap. That's as tough a bank pull field as I've ever seen. And Brumbeck, of course, when he's playing all the time, is
Sure.
unreal. Shannon Dalton, Nick Barner, you know. But the current modern guys that are out traveling and competing, that's the group I would throw up there.
Stay with us for these next 7 days, and you're going to see a lot of pool.
Shot.
And with the exception of straight, and if they both win their respective championship set, they'll play a game of 8-ball.
Yeah, the female talent.
DeLuna looks good here in closing this first set out. Unless he overruns the ball or makes a glaring error.
This in with bottom left to get on the 6. This is missable. I think he's just pinching it in soft, maybe. Oh, that was a good shot. Yeah, that was. I think they really nailed it with this cloth.
You know, he didn't look really steady. Didn't look real steady over that ball. He was stretching. It wasn't quiet at all, but perfectly executed. And he's going to close out the first set.
Yeah.
Unless there's an earthquake and the table falls apart. And he'd probably still make that 10.
Great player. Yeah, he's a great player playing with a lot of confidence.
Since Sniegocki broke the first set, they alternate for the sets. The arena lights over the balls, you see the image there. Big break again. It didn't sound as big as the other one he
yeah,
hit.
he didn't catch it right. Didn't catch it solid. So he stole some energy off the hit, but
The hardest break of the week.
yeah. Oh, good shot. Hit it with a touch of inside. Play too. I've been going on about how great the Luna plays. This Sniegocki is a great player. He wouldn't come all the way from Poland if. I like his game. It's really nice and simple, and sure, no, he's a great player. You'll notice the fans at home, this stand a foot from the picture. The farther back you get from the picture, the more you can see the straight. It works the same with your pull cue. And then, of course, it gives you better follow through and, you know, power anyway. So that's just a fringe benefit.
Yeah, and to emphasize that point, I mean, even Rodney Morris told me one time, he says, if you use an open bridge, you see the whole line of the cue and the whole line of the ball when you back up. So you get a better vision of the line.
Yeah. That's why shooting off the rail, George, as you know, is so difficult, because that cue ball is covered, and the cue ball is one of our aiming devices visually. Well, the rail's covering the cue ball, it steals your perspective and aim a little bit.
Perfect. And Sniegocki, he opens up his account. And
Oh, that
see,
was
right there, that's
hit.
a nice
Jeez.
break.
Hammered him. Boy, how do you come up dry hitting him like that?
10 ball didn't move.
I mean, you might end up hooking yourself. You're going to get this back if you hook. Now, okay, this will be okay. Sniegocki might take this and bring the cue ball like down into traffic somewhere, but I think he's flicking off the side of it, just playing safe, I would have to imagine. No, he did have he could hit it. Oh,
Yeah.
and unfortunate that it hits the point and comes back. He's just going to lag this in.
Yeah,
Take his medicine.
he'll take what he gives, and
He'll
it's not a bad shot.
Delicate shot here with a little inside English. Nice hit.
Did you try to stay on the right underneath the save ball here?
Yeah, he's going to draw right
table?
between the 9-4, I would think. Oh,
Yep,
what a
perfect.
shot.
Nice shot.
Well, he made that look easier than it was. Nice control there. Inside English, 2 rails, missed the 6. Just kind of personal preference here. Interesting looking little ferrule there. Yeah,
with
just
that,
like
with that stainless steel
Yeah.
ring. Little guy, ask him. Did not.
Nice shot. I like the way he played these. This is very efficient. Oh yeah,
He's looking better than I've
great.
seen him before.
Yeah.
He's playing good.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he would have drawn that back to the side rail and up for the 8.
Yeah.
Now he's played the real simple, high percentage.
Yeah, he's a great player. You can just see he's playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of mojo, just feels good. My career, I always felt like I was going to lose every match. You could see he just walked around the table like winning is just a formality. It's just going to happen.
Mixed doubles.
Well, there's a lot of money on the line, and we're getting down to where these matches are really starting to mean something. We're into round 3 here. This is a big set. Whoever wins this match is well on their way to going deep in the tournament. Predator pool would really be suffering.
Well, with these events they put on and everything of this nature, they're building a customer base.
Right. Yeah, I wish I could have started my career 25 years ago with these cues. These cues today play better and easier than anything I've ever used. Like
I thought he
there.
just might jump that shot.
Yeah.
He's not going to like it.
No.
Jeffrey's kind of like, Jeffrey, there's no praying in pool. Doesn't work.
Yeah, pool can turn you religious. Hill, I start talking to God.
I always kid and I'll say, no, this is the devil's game.
Yeah.
Praying doesn't help.
Two jump shots in a row. I tell you what, in 30 years, I don't know if I've seen 2 jump shots in a row go in. Maybe once or twice I might have, but that's pretty rare.
There's a turn. I keep track of his age. A lot of beeping going on.
That one got away from him a little bit. I don't think he was trying to do that. For a player of his caliber, this is the toughest shot he's probably going to face this rack. So he's really going to focus here. Wow, what a shot. Hammered it in. And off the rail.
I was wondering if he was going to play it that way or try to hold it. And to me, it looked so hard to hold.
Oh, just speared it right in there.
Well, I'm going to have to say, DeLuna seems like he's in stroke.
Oh, yeah.
Dead stroke.
Yeah, he's a great player. And he's got a bit of difficulty that he didn't anticipate. He thought he would come to the other side maybe. Okay, this is good. Now, at the speed he has to hit this to bounce out for the, what he'll do is he'll just take the cut on the 8 because you don't want to murder this. Oh, he might even be able to play it in the side. No, yeah, see how he just kind of went slow so he didn't miss the 7? Very smart. It's bottom left English. Nice shot. He's in total control.
Got a slight angle. Is it enough to slide? Yes, he can. He just
You know, George, I hear people say stuff about, certain players like, I'm surprised this guy hasn't won this and hasn't done that. And like, this isn't like the old days where there's 8 great players. Maybe a safety that got away from him. But DeLuna has played unbelievable, had the momentum. I mean, and the way he's playing, yeah, he's going to win a lot of matches. There's nothing you can do to
And she does play on the WPBA tour around the United States, the Women's Professional Billiard Association, playing 10 ball. We don't have the World 10 ball this year here. It's going to be in Vietnam towards the end of September, and the women's. We also have the juniors. Dead stroke.
I believe he'll power draw this to where he's standing with bottom. Well, no, he's going forward with high right.
It's going to go towards the 8.
Yeah, get out in the middle of the table. There you go. Now 3 rails to the 7. Now this, it just depends on how thick or thin you hit this. Now he caught it thick. So, yeah, he meant to come around a little more. Caught it a little heavy. Mastered.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. Ten ball in the corner pocket, I hear the referee saying. And DeLuna obliges and sinks it. Oh, it looks dry to me. And with the 5 ball there, it makes it a high percentage of success here because you don't have to worry about that scratch.
Yeah.
Okay, right
easy,
there's what I'm talking
easy.
about.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Yeah, this is tricky.
He's just going to draw this to the left.
Maybe.
Yeah, just right there.
Oh,
yeah,
nice shot.
There we go.
Good shot there. Yeah, sometimes I start oohing and on about how great one player plays. But this guy right here is a killer. And it would not surprise me if he turns his whole match around here. He has the talent. He has the resume. Nice shot.
He's going to draw.
Yeah, he'll slide over and shoot the 10 in the same pocket.
Oh, okay. I thought he might draw to the side and come back out. But
yeah, nice shot.
I like that better.
Yeah. Nice out under the pressure. DeLuna on the hill.
And going to be entertaining. It's Sakura Muramatsu, Sylvain Hingras, and Veronica Menard from Canada, both of them. Roberto Gomez, Christina Zalteva, Bulgaria, and Junling Chang and Cho Che-yu.
Well, what about John Schmidt, Bobby Chamberlain? That'd be a solid team.
Well, one of you is going to have to wear
oh,
a skirt.
What a shot there.
Who's wearing the skirt?
That was a good shot. He played the billiard, and now he's got kind of a free bank. And he's just doing everything right. The way he's playing, though, he figures to probably make this bank because he can just do no wrong. Wham! Dead center.
Hall of Famer Ralph Suke.
Yeah,
and
great
Božena
player.
Šarać.
Yeah.
Mika Eminen, Carolina Pau, Daniel Masil, and Soa Soa.
I haven't seen a bad team yet. They all could win. Now you might get to see a power spin. Oh, watch this. He's going to hammer draw this thing. He's going to cheat the pocket through the left side of the hole with bottom right spin and force the cue ball to the short rail before the draw takes. No, he was able to hold it thick. Okay, good shot.
Is that spinning? He's going to get behind the 5. Oh, he killed it.
He got more out of that than I. Yeah, it's fun seeing that cue ball spin around like that. It's pretty. Oh, just well, that is the
set.
Combinations are so evil. They just look so easy, but you can miss the easiest little combo. And that one wasn't easy, but yeah, it's usually what you'll see stop a top player is those little combinations.
Almost had a chance to play Willie Mosconi in exhibition.
Oh, really?
At the University of
Oh,
Arizona.
that would have been cool. Yeah, my buddy Doug that racked for me a lot. He used to rack for Mosconi all the time at the exhibitions. He was in his early 20s. He's seen Willie play 100 times. He told me some cool stories. Nice out here. Had to have it.
And now we have to root for Sniegocki so we can see more pool instead of just one more game.
Right. Pressure on him. DeLuna has a free barrel here. He doesn't.
Yeah, I'll play with it later.
Well, moves around, but yeah, it doesn't help, does it?
No.
The golfers do it too.
Yep.
We all do it, but it really doesn't do anything. Feels like it does, though.
Well, it's
but it all depends on how thick you hit this one.
Look how close he is to the ball with his cue stick, with his tip.
I'll tell you, he used to foul almost once a match doing that was Cliff Joyner. He put his tip closer to the cue ball than anybody. And I mean, his tip and the cue ball, he addresses like way back behind it. He says he can see the cue ball better. Good shot. Right behind the eight, possibly.
this is
if it'll turn. Oh,
in his mind, that was perfect. I mean, that is a beautiful safety when you execute that.
Sniegocki with all the pressure here. Yeah, he's got a 2-rail lane though. So right hand English and hope for the best. Nice shot. If it'll get to the end rail, yep, he's in good shape. A lot of times you'll bend the rubber in a little bit here and get behind the one too much.
And look at all that spin he has.
Yeah, he didn't do that. He hit, but it's a tricky shot. Kind of got away. The problem is hitting this at like rolling speed.
Right.
It's going to lengthen out. He's going to elevate and shorten it up with speed. Good shot. Oh, catch the 5. Look at this shot. Oh my goodness.
I thought he might either catch the 5 or the 7.
He's in the
looking good.
Seat. Yeah.
From 3 to 1 down, we're tied at 3, and he's at the table with pretty much the key shot right here to win the game.
That's the first decent roll he's had, and it was a very good time because that was huge. He should get out now. He could get out anyway. I never say he should. I don't like to make pull sound.
You got to hold
on the 4. Now it'll get interesting. He'd like to come down there kind of heavy on this 4 to control the path to the 5. Now, see, now he's thin on this ball, and getting to the 5 is difficult. Looks about right. Nice shot.
So you can just roll it in. All ball fouls.
Yeah, be careful.
Sure, he has an extension. He gives him 30 seconds more, so he shouldn't worry about running there.
Yeah, see, he's going to be a lot more thin on this ball. This is a missable ball here. This is terrifying looking. Great shot under the pressure. Oh, no, don't come up short here. Oh, my goodness.
He did.
Well, that's disappointing.
Now, it looks like it can be spun in, but he's going to have to jump.
Oh, he's got to be sick coming up short there. These players today, though, they make a high percentage of these jumps. But this is missable because you're aiming from the hip. Wow, what a shot. Yeah, what a shot under the circumstances.
He's faced with a harder shot than what he just had.
That's right. This is missable as can be.
And this is for the set to force a third and deciding set, or we don't even want to think of that consequence.
I mean, this guy's such a great player. He'll probably punch this in, but I've seen a million of these missed in my life. It's a tough shot, folks. That's why we play this game, because it's always a challenge.
Half inch.
Yeah.
Little pocket for this 9 ball on this side.
Sure, all this is missable if you flinch a little bit. These tables roll so good, though, that you can shoot those in with Kamui.
And this
That's
10 ball.
Disappointing for Sniegocki there. DeLuna played amazing. They both made a lot of great shots. Fun match, George. Thanks for having me.
It was great having you here, John. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a great match. You were just privileged to watch. We were all privileged to watch. Unfortunately, Sniegocki has another match to get to the final 32. DeLuna is already there.